In just a couple days, I'm going to Florida to skate some of my favorite skate spots of all time, but I'm a little bit nervous about something, and that's what we're going to get into in this video. About a month ago, I was skating the Deshi CH1 skate, and I had a blast on those skates, and you can check out the video linked down below in the description. But I was trying a dark side TTP, as you can see on screen, and I had one good hip check. I didn't think much of it at the time. My hip was a little bit sore, but over the last month or so, it's manifested into like some pretty nagging hip problems. I've taken the last week off, and so today we're gonna go here. Stars and Stripes Skate Park, where I'm going to skate for the second time the Faction Tactical V1 White model. The last time I skated these was street. This will be my first park session. So we'll see how these perform for their second session, and we'll see how my hip holds up. Let's get it. Oh. Okay, so far the hip is holding up really well. Feels good. Haven't had any issues with it so far, knock on wood. It is hot, hot, hot. Probably about 95 or so degrees, but I do want to get a couple tricks up the bank to the coping and over to the bank again. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Start off with a top sole, and then maybe, I'd like to look at Trumiz maybe, but we'll look at top sole, and then we'll see if we can get top sole and then top acid. How about that? How about that? That wasn't too bad. Go for top acid now. Front foot was pretty jank, but I'm running with it. All right, we'll see if we can get a back royale on this ledge all the way through the kink, and then maybe something funsy on the coping. We shall see. I feel like it's important once in a while. You know, I try to do once every session, usually, like do a trick that kind of scares you a little bit. And routinely, it doesn't matter how many times I do it, but front torques are those tricks for me. So I'm gonna try a front torque on the flat ledge here, which is always kind of spooky to me. I don't know if I've ever actually landed like a clean front torque on this thing. How about that? Close enough for me. How about that? All right, we're gonna get a couple grinder-roonies, a couple switcheroonies on the P-rail here. And then I think we're gonna call it there, boys and girls.
You said we could look at it. Yeah, I was just looking at it.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I almost leave the camera.
You what?
It was like this close to leaving the camera. Whoa. Whoa, is that cool? Now I saw you.
It's so hot that sorry man. It's so hot the wax is just melting on the metal like a hot plate, and once it gets so hot it starts sliding. Not great, so we'll get one or two more tricks. I feel like I haven't done very many like really creative switch ups in a while, so I want to get at least one or two that I haven't done before.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
So I thought up a switch up. It's a little bit weird one for me anyway. It's gonna be alley porn to back unity, sort of like a wrap, You'll see what I'm saying. Alley porns, and I don't know. My brother got those jeans. I didn't get those jeans, so we'll see if we can knock this one out. You only YOLO once. Let's just send it.
Okay, we go.
I'm gonna be honest, the riding freestyle, it does make me wish I had anti-rockers right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I could try to.
Ultimate fatality.
Whoa, good shot. Good shot.
It felt a little sloppy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Is that in your way? I'm sorry. Yeah, it felt a little bit jank. Felt like my H blocks were skipping around a little bit. One or two more tries. I really want to stomp this one. This is always kind of how it seems to go. I land what I wanted to land, or at least mostly landed it, and then another one pops in my head when I really should leave and go get some water and rest and get ready for Florida, the big handrails in Florida. I really just want to land a clean, grabbed alley-oop mock because they're scary to me, and I just want to do one, and then I promise we'll be done. A very strong feeling I'm going to land far side. So maybe I'll just call it far side alley-oop mock or something. And the rail is not doing me any favors. It's like grinding a damn hot plate. I did say clean, but I'm sure that wasn't very clean. But you know what? I'm not worried about it. Well, thanks for hanging out with me on my kind of hip test session here. Second session on the Faction Tactical V1 whites here. Very much enjoying them. I don't know if I'm going to keep the G blocks on there, the Creator Originals G blocks. I just kind of got them just for a little bit of the lulls, but it's been fun to test them out. I think I may go back to anti-rocker before too long. But either way, really loving the setup. They feel great. Yeah, that's pretty much it. My hip is fantastic, so super confident to go to Florida and go hit some pretty big, probably they're big for me, big street rails and big street spots. So stay tuned for that. I do appreciate you being here. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Ring that bell to be notified as soon as I post new videos, like the Florida video that's coming up. And rollerbladers, I appreciate you being here. Special thank you to my Patreon supporters, YouTube channel members for keeping this whole thing going. And rollerbladers, I will see you on the next video. Take care.